Hello guys, Crudless here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Leveling Legacy. We are almost done with all of the races now. Now, this episode we're gonna continue off with a rogue, this time playing as a goblin. Finally going to play as another green guy since the first episode. Oh, that's gonna be fun. As you can see here, he has this amazing looking background with a exotic looking island, apparently with some palms and nice looking birds. So let's jump into Razak the Rogue.
The wily, cunning goblins of Kezan have lived in relative peace for generations. Though some of their race sided with the marauding orcs during the Second War, most goblins have remained neutral throughout the various conflicts between the Alliance and Horde. Ruled over by corrupt yet highly affluent trade princes, the goblins created a virtual paradise for themselves throughout the islands of the South Seas. Their ingenious feats of engineering and vast trade fleets helped make their island capital of Kezan one of the great technological wonders of the world. But now, as the elements themselves rise up in anger across the world, the goblins' mechanical paradise will be put to the test. For very soon, fate will force them to choose sides in a conflict that will shape the very history of the world.
So here we are on Kezan, the city of the goblins. It reminds me so much of Banjo-Tooie, I guess, one of the maps on that, or Banjo-Kazooie as well, one of the maps on that game. But yeah, this is the world of the goblin, filled with trash, filled with smoke and industrial buildings, and some flamingos as well. Well, cutouts of flamingos made of wood. That's basically the goblins in a nutshell. These guys are crafty little buggers, as you can see. Location wise, we are, let's make the map bigger here. We are located right here. We are at the KTC headquarters next to the Kaja mine. We have Galliwix's villa up here to the northwest, and we have Bilgewater Port in the middle. And this is Kezan, a giant volcano. Next to it, we have the Lost Isles. We have the Maelstrom here, so geographically, we are really close to the Maelstrom in the middle here. That might be a terrible idea. Oh, we can actually click on this area right here. That was weird. But anyway, Kezan is the home world, or the capital of the goblins. So this is the only part of the game where you should be able to go here. So it's like a point of no return. So if you want to explore this zone, you have to go here on a new character. Yeah, the capital of the goblins is actually called the Undermine, and it is below Kezan, I believe. At least originally it was. Maybe they retconned it to make Kezan the actual name of the city. But you can see it from here. It's kind of it's a dreaded little mess of a town. But yeah, by the way, if you thought the gnome episode with the voices were bad, then you're in for a treat right now, because these guys will have a lot of terrible voice acting from me, and also some voice acting from themselves, I believe. This zone was added in Cataclysm, so the quest quality will be up there with the quality of the Worgen. And also there is a ton of little small secrets around this area that is a lot of fun to take a look at. For example, those noises right there. And here we have a little raptor. To your astonishment, the raptor hatchling is able to communicate with you. Papa? Subject 9. This is actually something we'll get into later on. And actually involved in some other quests coming up. We also have some assistants here. Hey, how you doing, boss? Hobart and I are working on some things that will ensure that you have phenomenal backup products for when the Kaja mine runs out. There's only so much of it left down there in the mines, and when it's gone, all of the Kaja Cola is going to go with it, I'm afraid.
Go get him.
So Kajamite, or Kaja Cola, that's the mine here, is actually what makes the goblins green and what makes them smart. Originally, the goblins were kind of dumb. We're gonna talk about that later on, though.
Go!
Good to see you, Razak. I just wanted to make sure that you appreciate all the products that my genius has brought to the Kajaro Trading Company.
That's the KTC, Kajaro Trading Company.
These include, but are not limited to, Kajaro, the Polterizer, Town in the Box, My Genius Kapamook, Foolery, KTC Tradatron Deluxe, The Amazing G-Ray, Never Deflating Pool Ponies, The Big Ones, Warrior Matric NZX 01, and the Gill Goblins. Oh, and the Gill Goblins. Oh, that's nice. No strike, that last one. Under advice of the council, I had nothing to do with them. Anyway, I'm working on a few more things here that I think you'll find interesting, such as the Micro Mecha Chicken, and a little something I'd like to call Subject 9.
Go, go!
So he's making this guy right here, this little raptor with a thing on his head? Okay. Another fun part of this here is this guy here, Chippendale and Candy Cane.
Well, spit it out.
Beat it, pal, before I give you the old Chippendale fist to the face.
Stay strong.
He's not a nice guy. This lady, though.
Oh, makes sense.
I can't wait for the...
All of these goblins have the same voice, by the way. I can't wait for the oh my god, come on. There was another guy just hitting on me. Oh, the nerve. Will you beat him up for me, sweetie? Thanks. Love ya.
On your way.
These guys are really materialistic here. We have Sassy Hardwrench, your executive assistant. So we are apparently the boss of this trading company.
Can I help you with something?
With all the trade routes down in the Kaja mine, Foreman Dampwick's been going crazy trying to find you. He said something about some deviant or defiant trolls. The Kajamite that our trolls are mining is critical ingredient in Kaja Cola. That bubbly stuff is making us a fortune and is going to get you a promotion to trade prince. But first we have to get production flowing again. You will find the foreman to the east. Here, give him this as an incentive to get his act together.
You ever need anything? You know.
Talked about the trade prince there. So we are just a foreman of a company. And here we see a rogue trainer who's sneaking around. But yeah, the trade princes are basically the leaders of the goblins. They are leaders of the cartels, as we mentioned previously on our druid character. One of the cartels is the venture company. We have our company right here, the Kaja Trading Company, KTC. And there are also a couple other ones, like the Bilgewater and the Steam Wheel, stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Everything's going great, yeah? What's that? A gift from Sassy? I hope it's a bonus.
On your way.
He blew up.
Hey there, boss man. This batch of troll slaves has got to be the worst yet. Lucky for us that the Kajamite doesn't seem to be making their soft brains any smarter, eh? We've got trouble down in the Kajamite again, boss. The tunneling worms have returned and they're literally eating away at the Kajaro Trading Company's profits. Kajamite's mining is down, which is negatively impacting our production of Kaja-Cola. I tried calling the exterminator, but he's fled with the last payment we made him. Do you have... what? Do you think you could head down into the 3 mines and take care of it? I'd help, but I still haven't attended the cartel-mandated fighter training seminar. Hey there, boss man.
Okay, we have one more quest line here.
I failed! I tried to meet our Kaja-Cola quotas, but you know troll slaves these days. Good help is hard to find. I think your personal touch is called for. A shock from the battery of your Goblin all-in Wonder Belt should do the trick. Adjust their attitudes, and the rest will fall in line. Kaja-Cola production must continue, or the trade prince will have all of our heads.
Careful out there.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this icon bar here, and I'm going to put on some heirlooms, and we'll be good to go. As we are a rogue, we will be using these daggers here to deal damage, and we are going to sneak around and have a lot of fun. So the goblins here, they need this Kajamite. He mentions, like in a brief setting here, that luckily the Kajamite doesn't make them any smarter. The trolls down here that they are using. Originally, goblins used to be slaves of the jungle trolls of the Zandalari and Gurubashi Empire, I believe. I think one of them actually. As you can see here,
what I doing wrong? Don't I get a lunch on the 2 breaks a day, man?
Well, yeah. So now they used to be the slaves of the trolls.
Work was better in the undermine. Oops, breaks over.
So the goblins used to be the slaves of the trolls, but they tried to mine this Kajamite here, and the Kajamite made the goblins super smart. The trolls originally used Kajamite in rituals for the voodoo. So they made the goblins farm it for them because it was, I guess, dangerous slave labor. And we also need to kill these worms down here. Tunneling worms. Made of Kajamite, perhaps? Oh, we gotta turn on the auto loot. As always, I always forget that. I always forget the auto loot. No, oh, in the same, like once we're in here, might as well turn off the cloak display. There's some other guys here. Stab sticks. Hello, stab sticks. Yeah, the Kajamite made the goblins super smart, and they eventually managed to hoard the. Let's get like that guy take it. They eventually became super smart, and they hoarded the Kajamite for themselves, and eventually made the trolls their slaves instead, taking over the Kezan, the island of Kezan, I guess, and the Undermine. And eventually they started to become super smart. They made ingenious like interventions, and they started to create a lot of stuff. Like weaponry and of course technology and stuff. Still kind of like characterized by this rough edge. Everything has this industrial focus. They aren't really like concerned about their environments. They mostly focus on profit no matter what they do, as we saw with the venture company of the Tauren. The goblins are, well, they focus on profit. Even the goblin shamans, they use the elements to make money. Pretty ridiculous, but they are crafty as hell though. So we are a rogue. Rogues are the sneaky class. They can be 3 different classes, 3 different specs, I mean, which will change eventually. These guys here, they are why we no get Coca-Cola? We want to have ideas. Those guys are super strong, and they're the servants of the goblins, the muscles basically, the bruisers that the goblins use for muscle work.
Don't waste my time.
Hey there, boss man. This batch of troll slaves has got to be the worst yet.
We read it already, didn't we?
I say good riddance to those pests.
Move it.
I couldn't have done it better myself, in fact. I'm sure that in no time at all we'll be talking about the great and powerful, and may I add extremely wealthy, Trade Prince Razak. Sassy's been writing me to supply some Coca-Cola for that party that's been thrown in your honor later today. Oops, I was supposed to be a surprise. You didn't hear from me. Anywho, with production down these last few days, this is all I managed to get made. Would you take it to her?
On your way.
Boss, tell Sassy that I'll get her more Coca-Cola as soon as the production resumes. Sorry.
Quickly.
I'm Slimpy Sharpshiv, your personal trainer, sir. I like the fact that this guy is like the boss man. We are the boss, guys. We are the boss. So you want to get better at being a rogue, eh? Look, just get some more experience and you'll learn how to do more of what is you do best. Helpful, right? So go, get some more experience, then you'll learn how to do something new. Go ahead and try it out on one of the dummies here. Man, this girl here is not messing around. She's just telling us the most obvious thing here. For abilities, currently we only have Throw, which is basically a range attack. Hurl a dagger at an enemy target. We also have Sinister Strike and Instant Strike, causing 32 physical damage. Pretty simple. We also have a couple of racial abilities. We have
best deals anywhere.
Always receives the best possible gold discount regardless of faction. So when it comes to factions, we haven't spoken about this in a while, but you have this. I guess you have a reputation with different factions here, and depending on how much you are revered with them, whether you are friendly, honored, exalted, or revered. I guess revered comes before exalted, but yeah, or hated and stuff like that. The prices of from vendors will increase or decrease the higher your reputation is. These guys will get the best deals no matter what faction you talk to. Really nice if you want to purchase mounts and stuff, because they will get a discount. They also have time is money, friend. Well, not the friend part, but yeah, cash in on a 1% increase to haste, so they are quicker. They also, since we're a rogue, we can only use leather, and we can also wear cloth, but for primarily leather armor, of course. We have a couple of rocket abilities. And that's it. We have, we also have this one, better living through chemistry. Alchemy skill increased by 50%. Which is nice. We don't have the engineering skill that gnomes have, even though most goblins are really engineers as well. We have the rocket jump. Activates your rocket belt to jump forward. Looks like this. Boom! I like this thing right here. It's really cool. It will make you jump further. You also can use the rocket barrage, launch your belt rockets to an enemy, dealing 22 fire damage. But they are mutually exclusive. As you can see, they share a cooldown. So we have to use level 3 to learn our next spell. We are on level 2 right now. Sassy's Eye, the 6-pack, verily, as she expects it to explode as soon as you hand it to her. We need more Kajaro than this. I swear I'm going to fire Damp Wake if I don't kill him first. Just so you know, you'll find Kajaro all over town. It's the Bilgewater Cartel best-selling product of all time. Just remember, image is everything. So if we are going to get you promoted to Trade Prince... if it's everything... oh my god. No, wait, profits are everything. Explosions are a close second, then image. That's the Goblin way.
He'll get more later.
How are we supposed to get you promoted to Trade Prince without our #1 product on the shelves? Boss, while you were down at the mines, Meg's Dread Shredder is in marketing was asking for you. Something about your new ride? She's right outside the building to the left.
Yeesh, talk my head off, why don't you?
No. So we apparently have a ride coming for us. What is this? Hello, you're standing on a pillow.
I seen you around here.
There he is. I think you are going to like this. Rezak, you're about to host your corporate party to end all corporate parties. My research says that if you're seen having a good time at the party, your promotion quotient will skyrocket and explode. So with that in mind, what the fuck is happening with my accent there? Might I suggest that you take your new company hot rod out for a spin? Go pick up your friends. Just remember me on your way up when it all comes together and you're the new Trade Prince, okay?
See you around, friend.
So these guys are all corporates. They want me to become the Trade Prince so they can gain money and favor themselves. But holy shit, this is a cool ride. I have a skull on the front. I have the auto-turning lights on. If I start to drive this thing, I have a rocket. I have some loose bolts and stuff. And amazing exhaust pipes. Oh my god. And we also have this little thing here. Probably a raccoon tail. Ooh. Let's drive this thing around. We are supposed to do a couple of things with this one. We are supposed to pick up Izzy, Ace, and Gobbler. And as you can see, rolling with my homies is the quest line here. This is my private pool of the company, I guess. There are some not exploding kegs. Not yet. Let's pick up Izzy. We just have to drive over to them and pick them up. We have a couple of skills here. We can do this one. The punch it, pedal to the metal, increase speed by 50%. Yeah, this is a vehicle, by the way. Vehicle training, as we've seen. We also have these roads coming down towards the city. And we also have another guy. No, we're gonna crash! Oh my god, I jumped over him. Whew, so close. Of course, he wouldn't crash in real life, but it's fun to make things overreact a bit. Here we have the next guy. Here is Gobbler. These are my homies, man. We can also drive on top of other goblins and they will be pushed away. Ouch. Yeah, we're the upcoming Trade Prince here, man. We can do whatever we want. We have a honk horn. Yeah. And we also have radio. Turn on the radio. There's only one volume. Setting 11. What shitty music are the goblins listening to, man? This sounds like some sort of polka. I guess that's goblin music for you. So we're gonna head back up. I think this is the right way. No, it's not. We gotta head up the other one. The roads here. Oh my god. This sounds like a child's toy. What is going on with this music? Can I turn it off? No, I can't turn it off. Oh my god. Well, we're played by horrible child music and we are going to exit the car here and talk to Megs.
What's shaking?
Well done, sir.
You all look very good at riding around on the hot rod. I'm sure you made quite an impression on the citizenry. Rezak, Coach Crosscheck, is looking for you. He's the leader of our fearless foot bomb team, the Bilgewater Buccaneers. He says that the division title against the Steamweedle Sharks is on the line and that you're the only one that can bring it home for us. Head west into town. You can't miss Kajaro Field. A foot bomb star. This is going to be great for your image.
Glad I could help.
These guys are only caring about my image, man. But foot bomb, yeah, obviously a reference to football, American football in that case.
Smart mouth, huh?
We need to send a message to several deadbeats. Of course, they are hiding out in Drudge Town, the scum. I know how you hate going down into the slums, boss man, but what can we do? Says he rifled through some paperwork. I have all the names right here. Might I suggest a little personal visit? A couple of strategic B-towns will send a message to the other debtors and your competition. Brezok is not a goblin to be trifled with.
Stay strong.
Easy Gobber, you three make sure to tag along with Rezok and help him take care of those deadbeats. We also had some dialogue here previously. There you are. Okay, you three make sure you help him out today. He's got a lot of stuff to take care of before the party. Shadow and Fire, how quaint, ride the lightning. What? Max Avalanche? Holy shit, that's an awesome name. Max Avalanche, the man.
What?
Hi, babe. Are you ready for the party? No, you know I love you, right? I think you need to swing into town and buy a new outfit for the party. Don't look at me like that. You want to look your best? Don't you want to look good for me? I am your girlfriend after all. Make sure you swing by the bank first and pull out plenty of macaroons. Don't buy any of that cheap stuff.
Hit the road.
Make sure you pull plenty of moolah out of the bank. I don't want you to buy anything of that cheap clothing you usually like to wear. This party is important. If you're a female character, then Chippendale will be your dude. So these guys are obviously they are a parody criticizing. Did we reach level 3? No, we did not reach level 3 yet. Criticizing consumerism, of course, and materialism as well. Yeah, not criticizing, but parodying it, I guess. So we gotta make our way down into the Drudge area, and then we are going to beat the shit out of those guys. We also had some foot bomb stuff to do. I guess we should do that first then. So here we have the foot bomb field, Bilgewater Buccaneers. Coach cross-check.
There you are, my boy. Quick, there's no time to waste. We need to get one of those shredders back in a working order. I'm bringing you off the bench. You are going to win the game and the title for us. My guys are all over injured. What? My guys are all on the injured roster. Our shredders are kaput. The ref is about to call the game. It's down to the wire and I need you, Razak. Let's get some of those shredders in working condition. There are replacement parts all over Bilgewater Port. Any green-blooded Kezanian? Whoa.
I wasn't invited.
Gallowix?
On your way.
You gotta hurry, kid. We gotta get into the game, but first, we gotta get the parts to that shredder. Where's Gallowix?
Makes sense.
Didn't read the quest line there towards the end, though. Any green-blooded Kezanian will gladly let you have them if there is a chance that the Buccaneers will win. We'll show those no-good steam wheel sharks how to play foot bomb. Where's Gallowix? Gallowix. Huh. That's interesting. He's one of the leaders for the Goblins. More precisely, the Bilgewater Cartel. I think he's leader of them, anyway. So around this area here, we can drive the car around. And then we can find... Oh, sorry there.
You're a public nuisance, Razak.
It's ridiculous. But here we have some of these things. We can luckily pick them up while in the car. So that's a really nice mechanic, in my opinion. Makes things like really easy compared to if we had to dismount this thing. But man, this quest area is really long. Really similar to, I guess, Gilneas in that way. The quest lines will take a lot of time to finish, but it is some of the better quests in starting quests, in my opinion. Come on, there we go. They are pretty easy to find. I'm just being blind today, man. I'm really tired now. Oh, let's see if we can find some of these. Woo! Sorry about that. Poor goblins. There we have another one. I probably missed these the first time around. Sorry, guys. Oh, let's pick this thing up. Replacement parts. And after we're done with this quest, we're gonna head down and we're gonna finish off the beating up the other guy's part. That's going to be fun, right? We're gonna take up some, like, withdraw some money from the bank as well. That's going to be fun. Oh. Come on. Come on. I guess they are marked on the map more precisely, so I guess we can make our way down here instead to find some of those parts. There we go. That's one over there. Not gonna turn on the radio, by the way. I almost did now. Oh my god, I don't want to turn on the radio. I don't want to turn on the radio because it will Play some shitty music and we'll die. Luckily though, this car is amazing, and now we're ready to play some foot bomb. Are you ready for the fight of your life? Okay. Hello, coach.
Don't waste my time.
We're counting on you, Rezak. That's my boy. Now, to get one of these useless hunk of metals in working order and into the game. We're down to our last shredder. Well, no one was looking. I loaded up with, shall we say, modified foot bombs. Kid, I need you to get into the shredder and give him a heck.
Careful out there.
Get into the shredder and win the game. The Bilgewater Cartel is counting on you.
Throw your foot bomb at those steam little sharks. Okay. There we go. Gotta hit these guys. Boom. We're not cheating at all. Cheating does not make you a winner. These are not laden with explosives. The game is called foot bomb, right? You just point the thing with your left thing and then you shoot.
You did it, kid. Now all we need to do is to score a goal and the title is ours.
It's all up to you, kid. You demolished the steam wheel sharks and now all you have to do is to kick the winning goal. Now, just between you and me, I think we should do this one right. I don't want you to just kick the goal. Just kick a goal. I want you to kick it so far it sails between the two smokestacks behind the goal. I modified the foot bombs to give you the extra power. That's all the extra power that you need. Make me proud. Let's make him proud. 1, 2, shoot! It's going far, it's going. We made it, guys. We made it, we won. Oh.
The sun has set on this mortal world, fools. May peace with your end, for the hour of twilight falls.
Yep. That, my friends, is Deathwing.
What did the dragon do to Mount Kajaro? Why the ground shaking, Rezak?
What was that thing, dude?
Yo.
This Cajicola thing got me thinking. Do we really need the competition to have ideas?
Glad I could help.
What?
Quickly.
You did it, kid. You really did it. We won the game, man. Did you see that dragon? I'd celebrate with you, Rezak, but it feels like the dragon did a number on old Mount Kajaro. I think I'm going to grab my stuff and get the first ship leaving the island. Anyways, you should probably head back to headquarters and let Sassy know that you won the foot bomb title for us. I'm sure she'll also want to know about the dragon and Mount Kajaro. Good luck!
Hit the road.
You got the juice, kid. That's for sure. Too bad the dragons had to come and ruin everything. No matter, you made us proud. Now get back to headquarters. Deathwing appearing right there could not be a good sign. Something is happening to the island, and we have to continue on our quest to become the trade prince. Make sure to like the video and share it with your friends, as next episode we will continue off here on Kezan and fulfill the dream of a lone green goblin. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. Yeah, see you around, kid.
Yo. Bye-bye. See you guys next time.